Hello, hello, Slot family. Anthony Bateman Sr. here, coming to you today, and several things I want to talk about. One of them, anyways, I was away in Virginia visiting my daughter Desiree and her 4 children because of her husband's off on a mission type of thing for the Army, and it was a blast. The only thing that wasn't cool was I had my truck serviced at Armory Dodge in Albany, and they changed out supposedly my heater core because my heater core was blowing antifreeze gas inside of my truck. So and then when I brought they said they could smell it, and it's under factory warranty, which was great because I didn't have the money for that. So I stressed to them that my daughter might be pregnant, and plus I'm bringing my grandson all the way to Virginia. So anyways, they had my vehicle for 3 days. Thought it was all good, got it, drove it, could still smell the stuff. I thought it was residual in there. So anyways, it was the same crap. So anyways, we had to drive there with no air conditioning, and I didn't drive my vehicle only but one time to bring my grandson to pick up something at the store. Other than that, I left it parked, so I wanted to make sure when I drive it back it's all good. So before I left, I topped it off with the antifreeze. And then I ejected and only dropped a little bit. But if you turn that air conditioner on, that shit, it smells like ammonia. It's that powerful. So on the way there, we rode with it on somewhat, but with the windows open. Then I just got scared and said, you know what? I didn't want to take any chances, so I shut it down completely. So, but when I filled it up, it was dropped significant amount of the antifreeze. So I filled it all the way up, topped it off where the line is. Checked it today because I didn't run the thing. It went down somewhat, but I turned it on before I shut it off, and you could smell the shit blowing in like there's no tomorrow, which was bullshit. Because it kind of ruined my vacation. Because I wanted to meet one of my friends I met in this wonderful hobby. And his name is Tommy Ray. And he hooked me up with some cars that I paid for. They're not paid yet. They're going to get paid when I get my money at the end of the month. But look at the size of this box. Full of Carrera Go cars. So my grandkids are going to have a ball with these things. And what's great is I just love this. So thank you, Tommy. And I had to come down because I was getting tired. Another thing, I was checking online what's wrong with my body because I don't like keep calling the doctor, running back and forth to the doctors. It seems like I have a rotator cuff tear. So in order to make it good, you got to do these exercises. So I did some of them this morning. I'll do some more if I go lay down, take a nap, which I was going to do. But I said I better get down here and do this because I did tell Tommy I was going to do an unboxing. And then I won't run no cars today because I have to have my nephew Jordan come up, the one I call Spider-Man. He's got to come up, and Carrera gives you these little like square things with a hole in it, but they can go in the track. So I'm going to take some screws and secure it so it doesn't open up, because when the cars go across it, it hits the guide, and it's just going to mess up my cars with the guide. So I don't want to take a chance in doing that. So of course I can't find what do you call it? A sheetrock knife. You know, I'm my own worst enemy. If you see what this looks, my man cake looks like down here, it's kind of shit housed. Because I got a habit of not putting shit back. Like my brain's always in a hurry to do something, but I got to learn how to take time out to put my shit back. So, I talked to my friend Freddie Pittman this morning, and he asked how it was down here. I said, well, it's not that great, but it's not as bad as it was. So, we'll leave it at that. So, Tommy's got this wrapped up pretty good. I see one ding from it, the box, where that black hole is. So, United Postal's pretty good. It's just when shit gets shipped around, you know, you don't know if people have bad days and they take the boxes and they shove them all over the place and whatnot. That even hurts my arm just to try to cut this shit open. So, Tommy gave me a nice box for these cars, which is really cool. So, I'll probably keep them in this box still, because I bought a toolbox to keep all my stuff in. So, just want to get this open. Oh, this is pretty nice. So, this is from Tommy Ray, another slot car family brother. And here's the box it came in. Just holding this up hurts the shit out of my shoulder. You know what? I used to be a powerful man, but not anymore, man. Got no power. No power at all. So, some of the cars got shuffled around in the box, so I'm just going to show them individually. If I can get them out without messing stuff up. So, here's a nice Red Bull car. Pretty cool, huh? Carrera Go. This one's pretty sweet. Okay. Cool police cars. My grandson's going to love that. Ivan I'm talking about. I'm sure the other ones will too. They're older, but I'm sure they will too. Another kind of like an escort car. Let's see here. I got nothing to set this on because I got shit everywhere. So, another cool car. Corvette, which is sweet. Nice. Okay. I think this is a Lamborghini. Sweet. Another car, I like the yellow one. Oh, geez. He threw in a Hot Wheel. A couple Hot Wheels. I'm not into those, but that's nice. I'm sure my grandkid will like it. And, another Hot Wheel. I have to give him those when he gets older. Because, you know, that's something where, you know, you got to be older. Another cool car. These are mainly for the kids to play with, because out of all these cars I seen that I got off of Tommy, here's another cool car. I like the Corvette. So they'll enjoy these, and these would be like a trainer, like to learn them how to run slot cars. So I'll probably, you know what, I'm just going to keep them in this nice box Tommy gave me. And the price was right. I'm not going to tell you what the price was, but I think it was fair. So that takes care of that. So this is going to be the trainer set. Then that way my other cars won't really get tore up, and then when they get older, you know. Now, oh, I bought a couple cars off of Pro Tinker. Most of my cars do come from Pro Tinker. I'd say 90%. One of them was on auction night. Well, actually, both of these cars. Or two different auction nights. One of them was a Carrera Go car I bought, which it was really reasonable. And, this might be, I think this is the 132 scale. I already have this same one, but I liked it. Yeah, I got the same thing. So I'm gonna paint this car. It has no decals on it. It's a fly car. So I have doubles on some of my stuff. A couple of them I gave away that I purchased to my son-in-law's brother's son. That I got him down here racing. I can't remember his first name, but it's a Porsche. So this Porsche, I like how these cars run too, so I'm going to paint this one. Tape it up and paint it. With just some, you know, something decent. Maybe a Krylon or something. So, I'm not sure what color yet, but it's going to be a unique color. I just got to take my time and mask everything off. So this comes from Pro Tinker Toys. Okay. So, this is a Carrera Go car. This is going to go with the ones I bought off of Tommy. You know, so the kids can get a feel of this stuff, you know. And Carrera Go cars are pretty cool. So here's another one. Not really my bag, but the kids will like it, and it'll go with Tommy's cars. So I think out of Carrera Go cars, I'm pretty much set with those. After Tommy, the ones I got from Tommy, and then the Hot Wheel cars, I might use those as a static display on my layout because they're pretty cool looking. So Might as well look at them, right? Not gonna, I'm not gonna let my grandson. He's got enough cars, but those cars I got off Tommy, I'm not gonna let him play at those. Those would be more like a collectible. So, when I'm gone, it doesn't matter. I hope, I can teach them to learn how to take care of their stuff. They'll have it for the rest of their life, anyways. So thanks again, my man Tommy, and that was a good deal. I feel that was a fair deal, and I appreciate it. So, and that's all set. So once I pay Tommy at the end of the month, and then I gotta kind of buckle down too. This layout I want to complete. This has got to be. I got to stop buying shit. It's got to be completed. I got to get let's see, 1, 2, 4 more switch lane tracks, and then I got to get the borders. And then once that, and then just lock this track down so it doesn't move at all. And then I have to get help with from Jim Cunningham with my system, because I don't understand this electronic crap, especially with the high amperage cars, because when I turn it up, it freaking shuts the shit down. I don't know what just probably me, I don't know. So then I have to get, Brian Young told me I just got to dive into it. It's with fast tracks. It intimidates me, I'm not good with electronic stuff at all. My memory's wasted. I'm sure if I do it long enough, I would get it. There's guys on there that use it all the time, but they don't really go through the procedure, which I wish they would, because somebody like myself, I just don't get it. So I wish guys would do that. And once I do learn how to do it, I'm going to do a thing where it shows people how to do it, because of people like me, handicap of the mind, doing this electronic stuff. So, but I'm sure guys want to see me run cars, but I'm not going to, I don't believe. I still got to finish my column, so right now my body is going bullshit, just is. This neuropathy is for the birds. And it's so bad, I feel like taking a saw and cutting my legs off and throwing them in the dumpster. No shit. But I don't really want to do that, because one of my friends, Jimmy, what the heck? Well, anyways, I can't think of his last name, but it doesn't matter. He's passed on. I mentioned him on my channel before. And he was the sweetest guy. And that diabetes is gross. So they ended up taking his legs. It took fingers and whatnot. And he ended up passing away. But he was a really nice man. But anyways, I'm going to give you a look around, see how TB shitted this room up again. Just got stuff everywhere. I just got stuff everywhere. You know what? My first wife and my second wife, they were really cool, because they would go behind me and put my shit up. So it's like, I could go and get it, I don't have that anymore. It's one of my faults, I guess, out of many. But while I'm on the body shit, If anybody has diabetes or had knee replacements or any kind of replacements or surgery, I would advise you first go through your doctor, but don't do what I did. You know, it's no excuse, but when my wife died, Anne Marie, I don't know. It was rough. That's all I'll say. And with my pain, I figured if I do more exercise, I'm going to wear my stuff out and I'm going to be in worse shape. But I think that was wrong. I should at least did something. And my diet's kind of wasted too. Today, you know what I had? All I had, but I'm not even hungry. That's another thing now. All I had to eat was an apple, and I had 2 bottles of Gatorade, full of salt. I mean, my face is all bloated. You know, just nuts. But I would advise you to do some sort of exercise. I started today because I looked online, because I have I know it's guaranteed a rotator cuff tear, just from what's going on. So I've been doing exercises and that, but the thing is I gotta sleep with a pillow like this on this arm. But this arm's screwing up now too, and I think a lot of it's because of atrophy, because something was gonna fall and I shot out to grab it, and that's when that shit happened. I felt like a hot burn, but then it was okay. But after later on, then 3 days, it's over a week now. This shit is ridiculous. I'm trying to raise my arm up. It's killing me right here. If I can help it up, right? I get beyond this point, twirl around a little bit. You know, and there's exercises you can do. You know, right there. This one, bam, but I feel it getting stink. You know, it's getting like funky, so. But let me give you a tour around the mess I made down here. Ready for this shit? Here we go. Look at there's my layout with all the bullshit all on there. Just shit everywhere. We're working on shit, just shit everywhere. There's my man Pro Tinker sign. I gotta get the other one up for Auto World yet. Look at this bench. Just full of just shit clutter. I got one train on, I got my track here. I got one train on the floor. I show all my grandkid. Down there is, you know, not too bad, I guess. But all this here is wasted. And then I say I start too many hobbies. I like ADD on steroids. You know, I bought those 3 ATVs. One of them does run somewhat. It needs a new starter. So we started messing with that, but I took off. So yeah, I didn't eat none. So that's the thing with diabetes, folks. I think I told you I had an apple. It's not enough, so I gotta even find my test kit. But you start feeling real weak, and you get a feeling like you gotta throw up. You get that when your sugar's too high and when your sugar's too low. Then you start sweating like crazy, like something from another planet. But it is what it is. But I wanted to do something because guys said, you know, they miss seeing my videos. And, you know, it's not running cars. I showed you what I got to my good friend, Tammy Ray. So those box of cars are going to be great because they're going to teach my grandkids how to run this stuff. And I got one more to go with the collection. But, and that was another car. You know, career cars are just not. F1 cars, they look cool to me. Every one of them, but the other cars are kind of. But it don't matter because they're going to look cool to my grandkids and other family, friends, or their friends who come over, hopefully down the road, and race with this system. You know, but my big career cars, I love those. I love every one of them just about. There's some better than others, but it's like career cars kind of seem like they're indestructible. Yeah, I just want to get some of those Revo slots. Not go crazy down the road, and then there's Bonzo or Bonza, you know, and from my Australian brothers out there, you know, Tony and Sean, the two Seans, you know, and the couple there, the married couple, I'm not good. And then there's a few other guys too, a few other people too. I love the Australian brothers and the English brothers. There's a few of those guys are cool that I met online to talk to, and just the whole family's cool. Period. So, but I have to make a list of people's names because I get brain farts. I forget. If I remember the first name, forget the last name. But to my Tony Droney. I love Tony Droney too. You know, him and I share a lot of stuff online. And then John, he's awesome too. John's a mechanic by trade. He's I think he's there I go again forgetting, transmission guy, and he races too. So I can't wait to meet him someday. I can't wait to meet Tommy Ray and John, transmission guy, and there's another John, and then there's a drummer. I just forget people. Sorry, you guys, I forget your names. Damn. I get embarrassed when I forget like that. It's not intentional. It's just, you know, my long-term memory's great. My short-term memory stinks. Well, my face is so bloated, man. My ankle's bloated. I told my girlfriend, I used to tell my wife this, Anne Marie, I said, if you took two tusks and put them here, the way my face is bloated and shit. Do you remember the cartoon Tennessee Tuxedo? You know the walrus on there? That's what it reminds if I had fucking, tusk. You know, I think that shit's funny. So, but anyways, I love your slot family, and I hope I didn't disappoint you guys. I just showed a little bit my newest stuff. You know, I know you're probably sick of me bitching, not feeling good, but I'm giving it to you straight. You know, like realistically, well, that's another thing. My truck, that's another thing that's a whole nother issue. I think I already told you about that. The engine runs great, everything but the heater core. I want the damn heater core fixed. Just nuts. And then tomorrow my truck goes to the auto body shop because I got rear-ended. So I want to keep, you know, I don't know if I'll ever get another vehicle. I got to keep this thing running. And then also, I got to get those ATV, those 6-wheelers done. You know, I did find a motor from my bro Greenleaf. He wants $100 for it, and I want to try to rebuild it on this card table, but it might be too flimsy. I might have to makeshift the table, but I want to do it right. I got to talk to the chief at the fire department and see who's calling me now. Oh, shit. Gotta let you guys go. Love yous. Talk to yous later. Peace out.